Hazing has commanded renewed attention and condemnation alike following the death of college student Guillo Servando. In this report, David Santos discusses the military's own efforts to curb the practice and the reasons some are willing to submit to this kind of pain.
This video of newly recruited Philippine Army troops undergoing anti-insurgency training first went viral in 2011. Groups supposedly sympathetic to the communist movement uploaded these leaked videos to worsen the military's human rights abuse record. The scenario required the trainees to pretend to be prisoners of war of the New People's Army. The graphic footage shows training officers subjecting the recruits to what seemed to be extremely cruel exercises. This trainee's head is clamped by another soldier's feet while being whipped from behind. Other recruits also get whipped, punched in the face, and mocked as they scream in pain. It is unclear when the footage was actually taken, but the Philippine Army would like to believe these things do not happen anymore.
Sometimes nga nafa-find out namin kahit walang complainant, pinapa-imbestigahan namin. Tapos marami na rin ang na-discharge sa serbisyo dahil dyan.
The 85,000-strong Army recruits up to 4,000 soldiers every year to replace either those who have retired or have become battle casualties. Since it underwent a massive transformation program in 2010, stricter guidelines were put in place to prevent hazing during training.
No physical contact. Physical exercises pwede. It's part of the training. And then there are some parts of the training na medyo mahirap pero it's not hazing.
Unlike fraternities, the military can hold its soldiers accountable when they are accused of hazing. For sociologist Clifford Sorita, violent as it seems, fraternity hazing continues to serve as a method of gaining acceptance into an exclusive group, which can deliver immense benefits for a member, such as future favors, lucrative jobs, or simply a support system when one is in trouble.
It's always mindset, di ba? Kasi I don't think naman na masama maging bahagi ka ng isang grupo. Ang masama, yung paraan para maging miyembro ka. So kailangan ng reforma.
While some groups consider hazing as a tradition, Sorita thinks it is merely a vicious cycle that has been passed on from one generation to another.
Hindi sila makakalas doon sa ganong klaseng practice sapagkat sila mismo nakaranas ng ganong klaseng proseso. So ano lang yan quid pro quo. Sinaktan mo ko, na yung next sa akin, sasaktan ko rin, di ba? So ano lang yan cycle of violence.
Lieutenant Colonel Noel De Tuyato is a graduate of the Philippine Military Academy, which for years was also hounded by rumors of hazing. His batch, which graduated in 1990, left a mark in the PMA when it initiated an activity that supported calls to put an end to hazing among cadets. While he went through hazing himself, it was somehow overwhelming for De Tuyato to take a stand against brotherhood violence.
Kantsaw lang ng konti, pero generally it was accepted because it was already the trend during that time.
It will be very challenging, but it has to stop somewhere, di ba? Sabi nga nila, the cycle of violence only stops when the last person who is the victim of violence stops that violence with him.
Aside from the need for fraternities to acknowledge that hazing is wrong, government has to make sure it punishes those who perform and tolerate it. Otherwise, Sorita says the cycle will go on and people will continue to suffer and die, all in the name of brotherhood and acceptance. David Santos, Solar News.